So for us in Bangkok, we found our apartment on Airbnb, and we ended up loving the building that we were in. And we decided to then just go directly to the real estate brokerage company. And it was pretty simple, straightforward. We got a lease. It was a 6-month term. They were very flexible on the terms. They just wanted to know you had money and you were going to pay. So that was our experience in Bangkok. We only had a lease for about 6 months there. Here in Portugal, when we got to Lisbon, we stayed in about 3 Airbnbs over a period of 9 months just to kind of feel the neighborhoods out and see what we liked. We finally landed on a neighborhood we really do love. So we're in Graça in Lisbon now. And as part of our residency process, we needed a 1-year contract. So we literally just signed a contract a few weeks ago and moved into the apartment this past weekend. That experience has not been as easy as the Bangkok experience. So in Portugal, they require you to pay, at least our landlord required us to pay the first 2 months of rent, the last month of rent, and then security. So it was a grip coming in. So that's just something I always tell people, at least here in Lisbon, what I'm seeing is when you go long term, you really do have to commit. I mean, eventually the money comes back to you. You're actually paying your rent in advance. But as far as having that cash available up front, that can be challenging if you're not prepared. And another thing I like about renting is that I just get to be in all of these like different beautiful apartments that are fully furnished. I don't have to bring anything, just my suitcases. It's been really, I really love that part. It's just like exploring different places to live. So it's been really fun renting.
Hey there, Britt.
Hello.
Tell our folks who are meeting you for the first time where you're from and where are you currently renting.
Sure. So my name is Britt. I am originally from the Bahamas and my current city is Glasgow, Scotland, and I go by the Traveling MS. So my renting experience is actually relatively new because I was volunteering previously and they always provided accommodation. Now, being from the Bahamas, the renting culture is first, last security, and it's very, very, very expensive. So even though you're getting maybe a 1-bedroom, you could be paying upwards $1,500, $2,000 just for that. And it's not even in a great condition or a great neighborhood, but because it's just so in demand like that. So, and they're very strict, about how many people they want in it because people will get loads of people so that they could afford the rent. So that's the sort of culture that I'm coming from. And then I come to Scotland here where it was, we had the choice to go through Gumtree, which is sort of like Craigslist, but they also have Craigslist here. So I'd say it's a step above Craigslist. And you could do that and you contact private renters. And I've heard that process is a little bit more low key. That's what some of the students, that's the visa that I'm on right now, student visa. That's how some of the girls from Brazil, Colombia, they said that they just went through Gumtree, they found a private renter, worked on that agreement, and they went from there. Now, my partner is British, and he wanted to go through an agent. So we did go through a real estate agent, and the process was, it was smooth, but there were a lot of requirements. Like we're talking bank statements, and they have something here called Safe Deposit Scotland. And I like it. It's a good system. You probably won't get this with a private renter. And what you do is you put your security deposit in there. At the end of our lease, which is for 1 year, we and the agent and the renter, the person who owns this flat, we have to all agree that the flat is in a good condition and that we can have our deposit back. And that's the way they do it, so that you don't have someone who just holds on to your deposit and you never see that. So I think that's a pretty good system. And this building here where we are, we're probably about 10 minutes by train away from the city. Our rent is £500. It was $525. We talked it down. So for anyone renting in the UK, I know you might think, like being from the Bahamas, we would bargain, we would bargain, we would keep going. So you can do it in the UK as well. And even if the person who was talking on the phone was like, you really want £25 off? And we said, yes, we do want £25 off. And we got it. So when you're renting in the UK, try it. Just see how it goes and, go from there.